again. I'd like to welcome everybody to the #1 crypto show on the planet. I'm CKJ Crypto News. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that happens to be 1000% accurate on his calls. That's changing lives. I'm going to back that up today. These three coins came back from the dead in 2023, they say, and crushed it. 1100%, 800%, 1000%. Three assets crushed 2023. Of course, they were CKJ's calls. These four assets you must have for 2024. These four assets you must have for 2024. That's changing lives. Changing lives on a daily. Three calls that crushed 2023. Justin Sun's cryptic tweet. We're going to talk about that today. It caught my attention even before I read the article. Okay, guys, you got to hear this. I got proof. Are you ready? Macked on. I got proof why 2024 is going to be the biggest bull run in the history of humanity. Straight facts. Paperwork. Documents. Proof. You're going to want to see this. The biggest bull run is coming in history. These four assets you must have in 2024. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey on the evolution of money. If you guys can smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. We need 333 thumbs up. Hope everybody's having an amazing Saturday. 12:30. It's 12:30. Actually, I did put in a Telegram group that we would go live at 1:30. But the day is December 30th. And we got a lot to talk about today. 4 tokens to catch fire in 2024. This is actually really good tokens. Top assets crushed 2023. Of course, we had those. And we actually got a couple controversial things to talk about today. So it's going to be a hell of a show. Should I hashtag any of these tokens? No, we'll just send out a tweet. I'll send out a tweet later. What's Bags say? 589 Ripple Dripple. Ripple's going triple. 589 Bags. Oh, third person to like it. Just tweeted. What's this right here? Bags. I'm just looking at Bags' tweet. It just popped up. Crypto and Digital Asset Summit, 8th through the 9th on May 2024. Connecting leaders in crypto with mainstream finance, in person and digital. London. Is it going to be in London? And associated sponsor Ripple. Okay, so Bags is sharing that right there. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. You never know, Bullzilla might have to be at that event. Let's pull the chat up. Bam! There we go. Good morning, crypto family. Good morning, bullish family. Oh, Larry, Las Vegas. Are we live? Yes, we are, Larry. Good morning, sir. Mainstream finance, in person and digital. You showed up at just the right time, Larry. Because not only am I going to boast about the calls, we crushed it in 2023. And they said, I found an article that said they came back from the dead. And I remember doing the research on some of these. And I'm like, guys, even though these things crashed 90%, right now is the buying opportunity. And I always say that's like a thing we talk about here. It's like, oh man, like, you know, I'll just give you one quick example. Solana, it was at 260 all-time high. And then it dropped all the way down to $8. I'm like, okay, well, right now is the time you might want to buy. But it's kind of hard to see that when it dropped from 260 to 8. But the news did come out that backs that up. And we're going to talk about that. These three coins came back from the dead in 2023. Solana is one of the biggest gainers over the past year, after losing 90% during the cryptocurrency bear market. That's like a recurring theme we have on this channel here. That Bullzilla, CKJ, is always ahead of the news. As a matter of fact, guys, I'm telling you, I was actually reading this charting article about charts, and It could be in this one. It's probably going to be on one of these. And it's crazy how, like, matter of fact, what article was I was reading? About the Elliott wave theory. The Elliott wave theory. And the Elliott wave theory, I called that a million times just by my peripheral vision or my experience in cryptocurrency. And it's just a name for it. I didn't know it. Basically, they were saying Solana might pull back 30%, or XRP might take off because of these three prior bull runs, or, you know, bullish trends. Three prior bullish trends would create an Elliott wave theory. You ready to go to the next level, Elizabeth? So, I'm CKJ Crypto News. Larry Las Vegas is here. Shout out to all the moderators, all the members. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. I did post in Telegram that we would go live at 1:30. If you guys are not in our Telegram, you're missing out. We got about 700 people in there. Real 700. 1,000? 700 to 1,000? Something like that. And let me see. Good morning, good morning. Mike Mans, first member in the building. Gets pinned. Damn, Mike Mans, good morning, sir. How are you today? Happy holidays. Diamond Hand Louie, Dave P, Operation Shutdown, lower level, good morning, sir. Curry, I've been looking for you, bro. Curry, good morning, sir. How are you doing today? Storm, man, the Bruise, Mighty One, peace. It's all about commerce. Macdown 1000, thanks to you, I make money while I sleep. Tell him, Mac. CKJ is back. CKJ TV. As you can see, I'm feeling a lot better today. Damn. Tell him, Elizabeth. My fault. Mac got me excited. American Tarmacker, good morning, sir. Elizabeth, good morning, Liz. How are you today? Bullish Chris T, Moving Fam. Oh, Morning Fam. Good morning, Bullish Chris T. Bullish Dragon. Larry Las Vegas, we live. Dinosaurus, 1930 over here in the Netherlands. Bullish family across the world. Dinosaurus. I know he was in the Netherlands, Dinosaurus. No way. Shout out to Dinosaurus. Good morning. Jason T. McNair. Shane Sullivan. Good morning, Shane. Mike Collins. Lord Mike. Hey, y'all. Great to see y'all. Sorry I've been MIA. Super busy. One day to go. We are into 2024. So happy New Year. Mike, do you mind sharing the Discord link? I'm actually going to need that. I'm going to re-need it. It's a long story on that, but let's get into this news. So for everybody tuning in today, 3 calls that crushed 2023. Of course, they're bulls, those calls. Most of them. Justin Sun's cryptic tweet. I think we got some TRX fans, and I kind of went down the Justin Sun rabbit hole a little bit because they're giving CZ a hard time, but they're not giving Justin Sun a hard time. I'm like, CZ's a good man. That's wrong. Well, I'm not saying that's wrong. Well, it's wrong what they're doing to CZ. I actually went in depth in the CZ article. It's actually kind of sad because CZ's a stand-up guy that reminds me of a stand-up guy. I don't know. It's my personal opinion. I haven't met him. He could be completely different. Who knows? Proof why the biggest bull run in the history of humanity is coming in 2024. And these 4 assets you must have for 2024. Are we ready? Let's do this. These 3 coins came back from the dead in 2023. And I actually fell deep down the rabbit hole right before the live stream, guys, in this one article. I'm going to touch on it, but I don't really want to go into it too deep. We kind of covered it a little bit, but it could be controversial. Magazine by Cointelegraph dropped this exclusive 2 years after John McAfee's death. John McAfee's wife, Janice, is still unable to get closure. And I was like, she's still unable to get closure? Why is that? We'll find out why. But I'm not going to go too deep in it because I'm not trying to... Whew, I'm telling you, it's a wild story. Emery Girl. Good morning, Emery Girl. And is Ripple Effects here? Ripple Effect, good morning. And I do apologize to Ripple Effects. Good morning, Emery Girl. These 3 coins came back from the dead. Solana is one of the biggest gainers over the past year after losing 90% during the cryptocurrency bear market. I remember when Solana dropped down to $8. It felt like just yesterday FTX collapsed. And I put it all on the line. Where's Queen at? I put it all on the line and said, guys, get all the Solana you can at $8 because this thing is coming back. That's what I do here, guys. Biggest calls in cryptocurrency, hands down.
These three coins came back from the dead in 2023. The cryptocurrency market underwent a substantial recovery in 2023.
Tell them, CKJAI.
With the leading cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, BTC, leading the market with 160% year-to-date.
Only 160% year-to-date. Well, hold on. Solana crushes that. The cryptocurrency market underwent a substantial recovery in 2023 with the top crypto Bitcoin, 43,000, leading the market with 160% year-to-date gains. This rising tide lifted many altcoins as the bear market took off, with several experiencing substantial gains. Now, of course, that was us right here on CKJ TV, Crypto News. Because I said get all the Solana you could at 8, get 10, get 20. Let's take a closer look at the biggest price rebounds of 2023. Solana stages comeback. Oh my goodness. Did they write this for Bullzilla? There goes our Discord. It's an amazing Discord. Thank you, Lord Mike. Lord Mike is in the UK too. Yeah. So we got Dinosaurs in the Netherlands, Elizabeth in the USA, Mike Collins and Lord Mike Collins in the UK. Solana made the biggest comeback in 2023, rising 1,200%. Last thing I seen, yeah, tell him James Hamilton, watch Stronghold pay, SHX. Yeah, that's a good one. I thought Solana was only up 800% year to date. They're saying 1,200%. I'll go with that. 1,200% from its low of $8. So, matter of fact, this time around Christmas last year, we was hurting. Yeah. Okay, Max, let me write that date down because I wanted to do some research on my videos around that time and what I was saying when it dropped down to 8 so I can put some amazing clips together. So it's going to be December 2022. So my December video should highlight everything I'm saying right now. Okay. In December 2022, it dropped down to $8. And then I was like, I'm going to do the research on Solana to see if there's real connection to SBF that can harm this project any longer, or will this thing make a complete comeback? And that's exactly what I said. And by tomorrow, I will have that clip. I said, I'm going to do the research right now to see if Solana has potential still, or is it done? And I came back and I said, guys, get all the Solana you can. There's no connection to SBF. Other than him manipulating the market or maybe buying it because he may have seen that there was opportunity. Additionally, it's up 500% versus Bitcoin from its low. Yeah. Soul price had fallen 95% in 2022. You guys remember that because we crushed it on that Solana call. We crushed it on that Solana call, guys, because it was 10,400 and then it shot to 260. But Solana's rise in 2023 can be attributed to its resilience. FTX bankruptcy, asset sales, significant decentralized application usage, increased market demand, and network activity. Solana's emphasizes on mobile accessibility and the efficient transaction capabilities also attracted new users, developers, bolstering its market position and adoption. Rude Boy, they wrote an article for us to cover our calls here. This is basically Cointelegraph is saying these three coins came back from the dead. Yeah. Soul price have fallen 95%. You know, that's why we're here. Because I noticed this asset crashed big time, 95%. Basically, it was like going, oh my God, 95% from $260 to $8. And I was like, right now is the time to get it. Yes, I did. And it was the biggest loser. That year, the biggest loser became the biggest winner. That's what I do here. Yeah, we identify potential. Solana's rise in 2023. Soul price analysis. Solana price chart technicals are painting a bearish outlook for the beginning of 2024. Now that could be true because this thing did run. It ran. Oh boy, did it run. As far as from 20 bucks, $8 to 20 bucks, trading sideways at 20 for quite some time, trading sideways at 40. But basically, it kind of broke out from 40 to 100 and 24. So they go from 40 to 124. I do see Solana pulling back to maybe, I mean, it's trying to fight resistance at like 100, but it could go under 100. It's up to you what you want to do. If you want to hodl or selling, but I'm hodling. Anyway, notably, I know I was thinking about that last night. Thank you, Liz. I was thinking about that last night. I was like, man, should I sell some Solana now? because like you might want to take some profit because you could jump back in if it falls to 70. I was like, man, I don't feel like watching it every day. And that's probably one of the reasons I hodl, because I don't really have time to be, because once you start trading and selling, then you're like start getting addicted to watching the charts again. It's like, oh, I'm up, I'm down, up, I'm up. But you know, we're going to be going up, up in a way. Notably, Sol weekly relative strength RSI remains above 70, increasing its potential to undergo a pullback in coming weeks. In addition, the Sol sell-off scenario rises as it struggles to close above the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line near 132. So basically, at 132, it's getting major resistance. But I know the other, the support line would be at 40, 50, 60, 70 resistance. The Fibonacci retracement line is at 124, 132. Fibonacci retracement line. Let's remember that word. Fibonacci retracement line. Okay, we're going to add that to our arsenal. The $132 resistance level was instrumental in limiting Solana's upside attempt in March 2022, which led to the 94% price crash afterward. Sol risked a similar pullback in the first half of 2024, with its primary downside target sitting at its multi-year ascending triangle support around $40. Come on, I just said that even before I read it. Oh my goodness. That boy is from the future. What did I just say? That's a perfect example. Okay, let me calm down. Whew. Thank you, XRP Rude Boy. Guys, did I not just say right before I was reading this? I mean, I read most of this up until this, but I did not read this one line right here about the resistance at basically the second half of the year may resume the upward trend for Sol after testing the ascending trend line support. Ascending trend line support. And I said the support will be around $40 to $50 to $60. Then climb to its previous record high of $265. But right here, what did it say when the okay. With their primary downside target sitting at this multi-year ascending triangle support around 40. And that's when we're trading sideways at 40, notorious XRP in the building. And I said that's where we're going to have a lot of support at. So I see it maybe falling back to 70. I think I'm going to say, I think I'm going to stick to that. But I did basically in October, I said we're going to go to 100 by Christmas when it was at 40. You guys remember that? Okay, I'll move on. Because a lot of people didn't take that Solana challenge serious, so they're not too interested in that. But they will be when we're heading up towards 1,000 each. That'd be $10,000. Come on now, we need that. Okay, so Tron is up 1,200%. Tron, I'm not too bullish on Tron, but I do got a Tron article today. Where's it at? Justin Sun's cryptic tweet. And I did notice that too, because why did I go into Justin Sun's cryptic tweet? There was some reason I went into it, and I did see his cryptic tweet, and then I didn't realize, then there was an article that wrote about it too. But Tron is up 1,200%. It crashed 98% during the crypto market 2018-2020 bear market cycle. It's now up over 1,200% since bottoming out near 0.007 in March 2020. Good God, that would be an impressive run. Tron's price gains coincide with the strong performance in the decentralized finance DeFi sector, notably the total value locked across Tron. Now, this one kind of shocked me. Notably, the total value locked across the Tron ecosystem has increased from nearly 30 million in TRX in 2020 to over 76 billion TRX, 8 billion of December 2023. So there's 8 billion in Tron locked in the ecosystem, whether it's pools, liquidity, AMAs, you know, total value locked across the Tron ecosystem. Like, no way. That's impressive right there. So Tron's big gainer in 2023. Avalanche prices up 370%. AVAX, which I follow. I've been telling everybody AVAX is a pretty big deal. Price is up nearly 370% when measured from its cycle low of $8. September 2023. Its rebound comes after a 94% crash. So guys, this is also something to remember for the future. Like basically, you know, the cryptocurrency market is very volatile. It's very volatile. Bam. Very volatile. And crypto is here to stay. And I'm going to show you guys why we're going to have a massive breakout, Bitcoin crypto breakout in 2024. I'm going to show you guys why in one moment. But, you know, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. But when the smoke clears, Macdon, tell them we're coming out on top for sure. That's for sure. Avalanche price outlook for 2024. AVX uptrend is visible in the growing divergence between its rising prices and declining volume. The rise in price without significant trading volume suggests a lack of strong conviction behind the price movement. It can mean that fewer traders are participating in the market, and those who are not fully confident in the sustainability of the price rally. You know, some of these like really start running, they are going to be looking for, is there real utility behind that? This could be like something like XRP, for example. Like, you know, some assets aren't being looked at too closely, so they're still being manipulated a little bit. Maybe AVAX, its prices ran big time, but assets that have real utility just aren't giving you that impressive run that we're looking for. Like, for example, like with XRP. And I can see, like, basically, I was reading through a whole bunch of comments of people yesterday, and I can see the frustration of people like, why is this thing running? Or I've been here 5 years and all this other stuff. And, you know, people are frustrated, but guess what? You're involved in the greatest wealth transfer in the history of humanity as far as the evolution of the Internet of Value. Bam. Merry Christmas from the legend, Notorious XRP. Good morning, sir. Let's move to the next article, guys. So basically, Tron came back. Solana crushed it, as you see. It's the #1 comeback in 2023. It made the biggest comeback in 2023. Of course it did. Of course it did. I actually got this for RippleX. I don't think RippleX is here, though. What is LONK? This is actually a really good article on what is LONK. But I'm actually going to go to you guys and show you why we're going to have the biggest bull run in the history of humanity first. Are you ready? I did a lot of reading on this morning. There goes a fake Brad Growinghouse commercial, guys, so be careful with that. Here he is right here, listen.
Big news to share, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. We are hosting a special XRP X2 event.
No way. That's a fake Brad Growinghouse and fake AI Brad. Wow, they're like really getting good at that. Because it looks just like Brad. It looks like Brad talking and his voice and everything. And it's a, guys, so never send crypto in return of more crypto. Those are fake commercials. Be really careful with that, please. Now, Bitcoin miner Cypher buys 37,000 Bitman ant miners for $95 million. So I was like, hold up. Now, if you read this, actually the first line in here, this is all makes sense now. Publicly traded. I'll say it one more time, OMC. Because basically, that's like what I was, to carry on what I was saying about the Solana or AVX still running, like, is it manipulated or not manipulated? But XRP is being put into play as far as real utility across the world with ODL, HSBC transactions. So it's not having like a, you know, some crazy runs at the moment because they're still getting in position. And but when this thing is like, when they really flip that switch, they can't suppress the price no longer. It's gonna have they're gonna have to give the people the gains that they deserve. They're gonna have to. It's the man trying to keep you down, but don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. A publicly traded Bitcoin mining firm. So you know what publicly traded means? That means you can buy stocks of, what's this, Cypher? You can buy stocks of Cypher on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, they spent $99 million to buy Bitcoin miners. They opened a $7 million location in Texas. Like I'm telling you guys, just think a public traded company is going to spend $100 million on something. There's no way they did that without a big board meeting. Like, you know, the board of directors meeting. Hey, we're going to spend $100 million on 37,000 Bitcoin miners. Like, nobody makes that decision without a team effort. And it's a company that's publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So they're going to be looking for a return in their investment. And you spend $100 million on Bitcoin miners and Bitcoin's going out of business. Trust me, Bitcoin's not going out of business. They know exactly what's going on. You might have seen that clip floating around with Jamie Dimon where he says, oh, I hate Bitcoin. And now they're saying that Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan is involved with the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. They're manipulating. They're manipulating like crazy. Publicly traded Bitcoin mining firm Cypher Mining is scaling operations with a new mega purchase of cryptocurrency mining devices. Why would they do that? The new crypto mining equipment to be bought by Cypher is expected to deliver 7.1 EH is of self-mining capacity by the first half of 2025. And Cypher will buy 37,000 units of T21 miners from a crypto mining giant Bitmain under a new agreement the firm announced December 18th this year. Guys, they're dropping $100 million to mine Bitcoin. More than that, they bought a facility in Texas. I'm going to show you. The new mining equipment is to be expected to be delivered hashes per second, according to Cypher CEO, which I'm actually going to look more into this because I want to know more about this guy, Tyler Page. So I want to connect him to some other big entities. According to Cypher CEO Tyler Page, the purchase will allow Cypher to build its first 135 megawatt at its newly acquired Black Pearl site. Cypher has also secured operation to acquire an additional 50,000 miners. The purchase allows Cypher to lock the price of mining rigs at a very attractive price. Good God, so they spent $100 million. That must mean they got, what, half price or 25% of the real value. We are controlling our biggest potential capital expense and locking in a favorable term ahead of what we believe will be a bull market for Bitcoin. He should have said the biggest bull run in the history of humanity, Emery Girl. Just like the gold market. Thanks, Gary. His name is Thanks, Gary. This investment is evidence. Okay, I like the way that sounds too. This investment is evidence of Cypher's bullish outlook on Bitcoin market. Well, here's the thing, guys, about Bitcoin, right? Like, okay, Bitcoin's set for a massive run. Bitcoin is not going to run to 100K without XRP running or altcoins running. It does lift the market for sure. So don't just think Bitcoin's going to go, oh, it's go to 100,000 and, you know, XRP is not going to go to $2, $5, $10. Yeah. Now, this investment is evidence that Cypher's bullish outlook for Bitcoin market in November 2023 reportedly signed a purchase agreement to acquire a new Texas site for $7 million. Now listen, there's no way. Where's my Texas people at? There's no way this company trade on the public stock exchange would spend $7 million on a site in Texas on USA soil and spend an additional $100 million on miners for crypto to go out of business. We're just getting started. Cormac O'Rourke. Tell him Cormac. When I always say that, it sounds like the Viking name. Cormac O'Rourke. Like off Star Trek, Vikings, or not Star Trek, the Klingons. They signed a purchase agreement to acquire a new Texas site for $7 million. Now, this is what makes it more interesting. Paid in newly issued common stock. So they manipulated the hell out of that. Like, come on. Like, this is getting sickening. And believe it or not, it kind of goes into my one article a little bit. When I seen that right there, paid in newly issued common stock. So basically, no, I don't follow the traditional stock exchange too much. But you know how they have like a stock split, or they go public and they issue stock? Like, they probably map this all plan out to, oh, we're going to do this and split the stock and then have newly issued stock. And then there we can buy 30,000 miners and 50,000 miners. And then we can drop $100 million on miners. I wish I could set up a mining operation because I like to mine me some crypto, some Bitcoin. Paid in a newly issued common stock, this site is reportedly anticipated to become operational in 2025. It's probably already operational. Cypher, they probably just not as big yet. Billy Legal is here. He says, I'm back. Cypher has been aggressively buying new crypto mining devices in 2023. Of course they have, because they know what's coming. The largest transfer of wealth to digital. We're going digital, cashless, contactless. Based in the United States. No, come on. You don't spend that kind of money in the USA unless you're here to play. Can you tell them? Lower level. 1.21 gigawatts. Get up to 80 miles an hour. That must mean they're going to mine some serious Bitcoin. Tell them, dinosaurs. Thank you to everybody. Got a bullish month for Christmas. It means a lot. Based in the United States, Cypher Mining went public in 2021. They just went public. Oh my God. So they went public in 2021. I could really put the dates down to figure out the crashes and the dips and how they bought everything for cheap. After signing a $2 billion. Oh, this makes it official. Bam, here we go. This is the one line, and I'm glad I read the whole thing. Based in the United States, Cypher Mining went public in 2021. After signing a $2 billion merger deal with NASDAQ. They know what's coming. Thank you, Liz. I must have really been writing this article. Billion merger deal with NASDAQ. So this company went public. It's traded on the New York Stock Exchange. They signed a $2 billion deal with NASDAQ, which is basically what, like the NASDAQ New York Stock Exchange, and a $2 billion deal. And they spent $100 million more on Bitcoin miners. Then they spent $7 million on a Bitcoin facility. They know what's coming. Huh? New asset class, baby. I thought this was kind of interesting. I'm going to just scan through this one really quick. I actually found an article in this one. Indonesian police shut down 10 Bitcoin mining operations. I'm like, whoa, like to set up a whole mining operation that's not legal, you gotta be really bullish. Okay, or it's just like, you gotta get some Bitcoin or something. According to a local report, the Indonesian law enforcement confiscated 1,000 Bitcoin machines, claiming electricity of nearly 1 million. I'm like, whoa, they mined $1 million with electricity. They closed down 10 Bitcoin mining operations. According to a report, they took action against 10 locations in Indonesia, confiscated 1,000 Bitcoin mining machines. They allege that the organization's operations tampered with electric circuits to power the substantial number of Bitcoin miner machines. I'm like, damn, you must need a lot of Bitcoin, a lot of power. As we see here, there is a PL box. However, the electricity flow inside the box is not proper flow that should enter the box by measured by the meter. Instead, what they took is the upper part where electricity is taken directly from the pole and channeled inside. I'm like, no. And farther claimed that the total loss from the 10 electricity miners estimated at 14 billion Indonesian rupees. 14 billion Indonesian, is that ruples? Which is approximately about $1 million. So basically, you're saying that they took $1 million worth of electricity, and then basically in here is how I found this article. Bitcoin miners cipher buys 40,000 miners, publicly traded New York Stock Exchange, $2 billion merger with the NASDAQ, $7 million site in Texas. Buckle up, get ready. And matter of fact, that kind of makes me want to go to this article right here. What 4 assets you need for 2024? Where's that at? I know I got it up in here somewhere. Oh, this thing's still spinning in the background. I know I pulled the article up. I like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News for everybody tuning in midstream. We talked about 3 assets so far that crushed it in 2023. Solana was the biggest call in 2023. I told everybody to get that at 8. Our portfolio is on fire. We put $100 on it. It's worth 1,100 right now. About to go to 10,000. Bam. Tron crushed it. I know there's some Tron fans out there at AVAX. But I also got the top 4 for 2024. Oh, where's this one at? I know I pulled it up. In the meantime, I'll go to this real quick. Binance CZ denied permission to travel by U.S. judge for 2nd time. I'm like, whoa, CZ denied permission to travel? Come on now, that's wrong. And he has 3 kids and a wife. CZ requested permission to travel to the UAE, where his 3 children reside. And a federal judge on Friday again denied Binance founder CZ request for permission to travel abroad, where he awaits sentencing for criminal charge in the U.S. So basically, he's on bail for like $100 million right now. Let me see. The seal ruling Friday did not disclose the detail of CZ's arraignment in court details, but it blocks efforts for him to return to the UAE, where his 3 children and their mother reside. The former Binance CEO pled guilty and was released on a $175 million bond. He paid a $175 million bond. Like, they definitely didn't think he was going to come up with that. $175 million. And even like depending on the circumstances of, did he come here? Like, did you come to the USA because you were like subpoenaed and you came and posted bail? Then there should be no reason for you not to be able to go home and see your kids for a month or so, or 2 months or whatever, until they figure out what the sentence is going to be, which could be probation or it could be incarceration. I have no idea what the sentence is going to be, but he did come here, paid a bail, posted bail, showed that, I'm a stand-up guy. He come to, to confront whatever the situation may be, and he just wants to go home and see his family. Like, what's wrong with that? So, like, what's he like, caught up? He's like in a motel somewhere in California or something? Probably. But judge denied his bail to return home. I thought that wasn't right because CZ has always been like a stand-up figure in cryptocurrency as far as when anything happened with a project, always all your funds are safe, don't worry. I think one time he even made customers' funds whole himself. One time CZ even made customers' funds whole himself when something happened. It was like some kind of hack or something. He actually put the money up himself. Or, you know what, he did a whole bunch of smart stuff to cover his butt. I remember when he first started the exchange, I think he started a fund just in case something went wrong fund, which was a good idea. That's what Sam Bankman should have did. Start the just in case something goes wrong fund. But and that fund covered a lot of issues at different times too. Now they can mine in Indonesia. Now that they got the miners and they sold all the miners at an auction site. I'm like, no way. I have an oil and gas friend that wants to start a mining OP operation on generators powered by natural gas from stacked flare and oil well locations. I'm telling you, I wish I knew how to mine. I wouldn't mind getting into that myself. That's for sure. Super bullish. Yeah, CZ from Binance. This is like the founder of OGB Binance. He's basically in the USA somewhere, probably in a motel, Airbnb or something. I would fly my wife and kids out to me, but I just don't. So basically, they're trying to say that he might be a flight risk. The ruling judge, U.S. District Court of Western District, Washington. Oh, he might be over here on the East Coast. He could be right here in D.C. somewhere. Yeah, he probably is. And the second time he filed an appeal for the second time, CZ has been forbidden from traveling abroad after prosecutors urged that former Binance executive was a flight risk. How is he a flight risk? I doubt, just because he has global connections doesn't make him a flight risk. Happy Saturday, Divine NRG and Bullish family. So you guys got that right there. And this article sent me deep down the rabbit hole. I'm not going to go into this one too much because I think this is a lot of unanswered questions around this one. But it did pique my interest. Only because last stream we started talking about John McAfee. I hate to even say his name out loud with the algorithm, the way it goes. And that kind of reminds me because I was watching Backup Brad Kimes video. Shout out to Brad Kimes. Where's Scotty Too Hottie? I could not find that video you were talking about, bro. But Brad Kimes was talking about how, DAI had an issue with his Twitter, and he's like the biggest XRP channel, and they couldn't figure out what it was wrong. Like, there's like a censorship that kind of floats over things. Demand. And Brad Kimes kind of talked about that. And it's true. I'm telling you, I've seen it, experienced it. But anyway, that's why I don't really want to go too deep in this one. But 2 years after John McAfee's death, widow Janice. 2 years after John McAfee's death, his wife Janice is still unable to get closure. And I said, 2 years, still unable to get closure? Why? All I want is to see his body for myself and know that really happened. Like, what? Hold up. Yeah, no, I'm going to pull up the 4 coins right now. In 1 second, I'm going to go past this. I'm going to pull the 4 coins up next. I got you. Janice McAfee, the widow of tech entrepreneur. Now, I mean, I'm not going to read into this one too much because this is real controversial. More controversial than people believe. This video was taken at his 75th birthday. What happened to John McAfee's 100 million fortune? And then he got a picture of him in, I don't know, in this, when he was supposed to be incarcerated. And there's stories about secret catches and documents, but Janice was deliberately kept in the dark by her husband so she wouldn't be in danger. She also has a raft of unanswered questions about John's ultimately end. The one thing that really jumped out at me right here is this right here. Is John McAfee tweeted this message before his death. He says, I'm getting messages. We're coming for you. We're going to get you. He said, I got a tattoo today just in case. He says, I would never kill myself. He said I would never do that, or never, I would never do that. And just in case something happens to me, I was WHAKD. I was like, no way. Like, come on, there's no way John would do that. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what kind of state of mind he was in. And I was reading into it more. A lot of people are like, come on, he's not, he didn't die. And so some people are saying it's all manipulated and he's still here. And she's like, now that she never came back yet, though, I mean, I'm kind of questioning it now too, Miss C. because she's supposedly still over there 2 years later. Like, come on, if they're not going to, so she's trying to say that his body is still in the morgue 2 years later, and they're denying her appeal for autopsy, or they won't give him the body. They won't give him the body. Like, come on, he probably paid off the whole government over there. Who knows? Janice McAfee was frightened after he passed away. Here's an author who did it from Cointelegraph. He did a really good article here. And he says, she says, I feel safe at the moment. I have nothing to hide. And she says that she's still over there 2 years later. That part doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're just going to sit out in front of like the place and wait for him like 2 years later. Like, you can probably fight it better from home. You could probably want to come home and get some USA help to figure out what really happened, if that really happened. So with her not coming home yet, that does kind of make me question, is it true or not? So she says she's still over there trying to get his body released, and it's been 2 years since then. And so I don't know. Now that I kind of like reread the article and look at it with like him posting that message ahead of time, her not coming back, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say if it was staged or not. I don't know. A couple people are saying nope, not dead, staged. So it might have been staged. It might have been staged. You might have been right. But it's actually a really good read if you guys want to check it out. It was kind of interesting. Really good read. Let me go to. I'm going to go to the 4 coins for 2024 you must have now. So let me see how I'm going to pull these ones up. Did I tweet them on my Bullish Merch Twitter? Or I've been using the Bullish Merch Twitter because I've been using HODL Models iPad a lot, which runs to the Bullish Merch Twitter. So you got, oh, why is he tweeting on the Bullish Merch Twitter? Because I'm already on the iPad, and makes it easier. And the iPad only runs to HODL Models Twitter and the Bullish Merch Twitter. So, but I might have tweeted on the Bullish Merch Twitter. 3 coins that come back from 2023. IBF 2 years after John. Oh, this right here is so true.
That they tell us to, and watch the movies that they show. We eat the food they give us, vote for one of 2 people that they tell us to, and watch the movies that they show. They take our attention as soon as we reach age 5.
She goes deep with that right there. John McAfee right there. I must have put it on the Bullish Merch Twitter. I had to have. Oh, no, here it is right here. 4 tokens to catch fire in 2024. Okay, we'll just pull this up now. One bad thing is I go to Brave browser. And I think I started messing my little algorithm a little bit because I've been using Brave browser because it does block ads really good and makes the computer kind of move faster, but it's also not Google. So I don't know if Google likes that or not. I think they don't. But let's check these out. Oh, level. I mean, you might be right. He might have faked that whole thing. Because for him to say that one thing, like, oh, if something happens to me, I didn't do it. And then all of a sudden something happens to you. Like, I mean, and then they were saying they was trying to get him back to the USA for, because basically they were saying that they filed something to have him extradited to the USA because he owed like major taxes. But then he was like saying that he dropped the report saying that, oh, well, I'm McAfee. You know, I ran all the computer security in '94. I got all the information on everybody. So then they were like, oh, okay. And then he was like, if anything, you know. So they're like, oh, does he really know? Because he was saying he knew who Satoshi really was. He was saying all kind of stuff. I mean, if you guys remember early 2020, 2019, 18, John was like real vocal in crypto. And he was like real entertaining too. But you could tell he was like real smart. He was like entertaining but smart. You know, he had like a lot of wisdom. 4 tokens to catch fire in 2024. Are you ready? Lower level, Miss C. 4 tokens to catch fire in 2024. What 4 tokens is that? Oh, Solana. Are we going to 1,000 on Solana? Stay tuned. I'll let you know. Because, you know, I don't want to just go back to back with bullish predictions. I got to warm up my prediction machine first. But I did call in October to hit 100 by Christmas. We did. RET, Finance, Shiba Inu, which this one kind of piqued my interest a little bit too because somebody was asking something about Shiba, and I started doing a little bit more research on Shiba. They got like 3 million followers, and Shiba did run out of nowhere. And like you guys remember, like the Shiba movement was huge. I don't know if you guys recall that, but it like started getting out of control with the Shiba movement. or the all actors playing different roles. You might be right on the money because John was like on a yacht every night, floating across the whole city, floating across the world. Talking, I'm in Barcelona, I'm in here, and you know, the next thing you know, he's on the piano. Oh, then he's getting up making cocktails. I'm like, no way. Matter of fact, it was like a Sunday morning. He was like, oh, it's Sunday morning cocktail time, and he actually poured all these drinks in here, and he like drunk it straight down. I was like, whoa, he's probably like an experienced alcoholic, but pretty much, because that's what the article says. The guy said he met him at a crypto conference and he was already drunk there. I guess, I don't know, when you're 75, maybe you can drink, as long as you got a chauffeur. But anyway, yeah, he's 75. He was 75, so he wasn't no young chicken. But, you know, maybe his wife kept him young. No, I'm stopping. The rectic status in the DeFi space is cemented by the momentum it garnered through the pre-sale process. Oh, the pre-sale? Okay, so that's what they're really trying to push on this article, the pre-sale. Anyway, as a bid to farewell to 2023, which was an amazing year for us, Elizabeth. We crushed it. Solana, biggest call, biggest melted our portfolios, big time. Is a year filled with uncertainties and a glimpse of hope, which I'm here to bring certainty and hope. Navigating the ever-changing cryptocurrency landscape feels like exploring and expands the sea of possibilities. In 2024, 4 tokens brightly shine: Solana, Shiba Inu, Bonk, and Rec Finance. I think all of these might run on Solana though, because Bonk runs. Okay, Shiba doesn't run on Solana. No. Often hailed as the Ethereum crusher, Solana has been garnered a lot of popularity due to its scalability and lightning fast transaction rates, which I kind of seen that a mile away. DTG says Sol's questionable. It might cool off. Solana aims to overcome Ethereum constraints and bottlenecks with this novel proof of history consensus mechanism. And that's what it really boils down to. Is this thing going to scale? Like, to meet the demands of the 8 billion people. Like, that's why they created 100 million XRP. Yeah, 100 million, right? Yeah, 100 million. And because we got to scale. Ripple effect. I apologize for making a mistake the other day, and thank you for your support. And it kind of reminds me, this is where the ladies of crypto be. And I think Ripple Effect is a her and not a him. And I do apologize about that. I felt really bad after the stream, and I thought about it some more. So I want to apologize to you the next time I seen you. Ripple Effect in the building with the super chat. I really appreciate that. Shiba is going to $1, and Bonk is going to $1. And Ripple Effect is the OG in cryptocurrency. And she knows. Damn. So between Ripple Effect, Emery Girl, Elizabeth, Ms. C, this is where the ladies be. Bam. You got that right. The bullish women of crypto. Thank you, big time, Ripple Effect. I do appreciate that. Crypto Trooper says, damn right it is. With the expanding ecosystem and strong technical capabilities, Solana is well positioned to see rapid growth in 2024. I hope you guys are ready, because our tender is going to 10K. If you bought 10 for 100, you got about 1,100. Well, now it's about 1,000 now. But the question is, well, Solana, when Solana hits 1,000 each, that 1,000 is going to turn to 10,000. Or when we hit 240, good God, that's going to be what, 2,500? Solana is well positioned to see rapid growth in 2024 as the global need for scalability and blockchain solution grows. Following a solid end to the year, woo! Bullzilla CKJ did it again, Chavis Thomas. Because following a solid end to the year, listen, if you're not a subscriber and you want to have a solid end to your 2024, I would smash that subscribe right now. You're watching the #1 crypto channel, the #1 crypto family, hands down. I told everybody get Solana $8. And now they're saying, oh, you know, we a solid end to the year. So thank you for our call. That was a solid call, CKJ. And has seen its price appreciate by over 50% in the last 14 days. Solana is one of the quadruple tokens set to ignite even farther in the coming year. So you might want to get at least, I mean, you got to have at least a couple. If you don't have no Solana, guys, I highly recommend 1 or 2, 3 or 4. You know, don't jump out. I mean, you got to at least have a couple. Meme Alpha Ripple, check out GFox, NFA. Not financial advice, to your own research. Actually, I was reading into the Evernote XRPL. What's it called? Evernote, but it runs on XRPL or something. I was reading that earlier today. Rec Finance. Rec Finance is a fascinating participant in the cryptocurrency space that stands out for cutting edge and revolutionary tools. RIZ.XRP Finance, that almost looks like SurTech a little bit, is a leader in emerging decentralized finance DeFi space, ushering in a new age of crypto. Continues to change. The importance of Rec Finance stems from its vision of bridging the gap. I'd like to look more into that asset. I haven't really looked into that one too much. But the question is I'm starting to see like a lot of attention around Shiba again. And I'm telling you, for some reason, it really seems like the markets just repeat themselves. Like, cause I've been in cryptocurrency 7 years, and I'm telling you, it's almost like they repeat. Like, basically, Bitcoin takes off, and then next thing you know, then it starts trading sideways, and XRP doesn't really do anything when Bitcoin's kind of taking off, and then Bitcoin kind of like stops going, and then all of a sudden XRP starts rising again, and then all of a sudden you have like your memes start coming around again. It's kind of like the same process repeating every year. So, will Shiba take back off again? I looked into it a little bit. They got like 3 million followers on Twitter. 3 million? And you guys remember the Shiba movement. It was like ridiculous. G Fox could be a nice meme. What's your run on Mike Collins? Oh, for real? Uphold's on XRP, something with the XRP? That's kind of interesting. If Uphold's on it, then it's probably real. They actually changed the Crypto.com app all around. And Uphold's on something with the XRP on trading. Crypto.com did something new as far as like the missions and stuff when you earn your diamond a day. And there was another app I want to talk to you guys about. Oh yeah, guys, I'm trying desperately too to get back in my Chronos DeFi wallet. I actually downloaded my Chronos DeFi wallet on Hollow Models iPad. 'Cause I'm really like the only one who uses it anyway. Where'd the iPad go? And I need to get back into my Mare wallet, which is the Elron Gold wallet, because we're doing some staking in there, which is because I used to be the mayor of Mare, which is the Elron Gold DeFi wallet. And then they got the Chronos DeFi wallet. We got staking in there, pools in there, crypto in there. Also, our VeChain DeFi wallet, which I got all the keys. I got all the keys to all my wallets. So my goal is to basically start making sure I get back in all my wallets and check on my bags a little bit. Initially, Bonk, I could be rich right now and not even know it. Because I remember we got a couple challenges in our VeChain wallet too. But anyway, I'll get back to you on that. Bonk stated as a meme coin on the Solana blockchain, primarily serving as a community and utility token with the Solana ecosystem. Its primary function is to facilitate and participate in the NFT marketplaces. Always kind of like, basically because she crushed it. Was like, what was the real utility there when it was on fire? But now it's saying, participation in NFT marketplaces. But they did launch like Leash and Bone. But I mean, it was wild because like I think all tier 1 exchanges was even listing sheep. They were like, oh, Coinbase list us. And they were like, okay. Crypto.com listed them. Uphold. I'm like, no way. Like, they're listing like this NU coin. So I was kind of shocked. So I issued a challenge on it, and we crushed it. Its primary function is to facilitate the participation of NFTs, DeFi protocols. Okay, hold on. This one's Bonk. I actually jumped on the Bonk on accident. Born from the same viral charm that made Dogecoin famous, Shiba Inu is still quite popular in the meme coin world. That's what I'm thinking too, guys, because this is a meme coin that's on all tier 1 exchanges basically. So once the whole meme craze starts going around in a circle, they might try. Shiba could run again. We're gonna be mooning. Oh yeah, you know what? There was an article I was reading about this Shiba, and I could swear it was Shiba and not Bonk though. I think it's Shiba Inu, and MoonPay runs on Shiba Inu if I'm not mistaken. I just want to Google that real quick because I think MoonPay is a pretty big deal. I've actually used that before on, it's in the DeFi wallets. MoonPay runs on, is it Sol? Or is it, no, I'll say Shiba. Shiba? I think it's Shiba, but I could be wrong. But I'm just going to check real quick. About Shiba. Shiba Inu now available, 13 predictions. Okay, MoonPay reviews. Currently, MoonPay supports virtual currencies, including Bitcoin, Shiba. It's even, I could swear it was MoonPay that runs on Shiba, but I'm not really sure. It's an article I was reading this morning. I have to look back into it. Born from the same viral charm as Dogecoin fans, Shiba Inu is still quite popular in the meme coin world. Interests have been maintained by its Captivating tokenomics and community-driven strategy. Yeah, community-driven strategy. That's serious. Shiba Inu's trip in 2024 could ride waves on the meme craze. And I was thinking the same thing. Perhaps driving major attention in the market momentum with a decentralized exchange of Shiba Swap and Shibarium and many ecosystem developments on the horizon. They was actually putting in a lot of work too. Like they would launch, I mean, they did have a couple more launches, but they did have like DeFi swaps, like the Shiba Swap, the Shibarium. I was like, whoa, they're building like crazy. Will CRO ever get listed on Binance? No, that's a good question, Shane, because I remember when CRO got listed on Coinbase, I was kind of shocked about that one. Like listing their competitor's token. Guys, we got almost 200 people here on the #1 crypto show on the planet. We go live every single day at 1. It's going to be the best 2024 you ever seen. Matter of fact, I'm actually working on something really, really huge. And it's going to be bigger than I expected because I was right on the money. It's going to be big, guys, which I'm probably going to be a couple more days. I'm going to let you know what I'm working on. That's for sure. Initially, Bonk started as a meme coin on the Solana blockchain, which you guys seen some of the Solana stories. Like a guy became like an instant millionaire, primarily serving as a community and utility token within the Solana ecosystem. Its primary function is to facilitate the participation in the NFT marketplace DeFi protocols on various activities. Bonk's strategic integration with popular games has attracted significant attention in the solo gaming community. By incentivizing engagement and expanding its utility, users can earn Bonk tokens by actively participating in gaming experience. I was reading somewhere, it's got to be the Shiba one that runs on MoonPay. Or MoonPay runs on Shiba. But so basically, the 4 assets we're saying should have for 2024 or Solana, zero doubt. Shiba Inu could make a big time comeback. Bonk, anything's possible in the world of crypto. Tales. Crypto tales. So basically, guys, 4 tokens to catch fire in 2024. Solana is going to 1,000 easily. These 3 coins crushed 2023, which was Solana. The biggest call in 2023 and the biggest gainer in 2023 was with Solana. And I told everybody to get it. Elon Musk style cryptic tweet issued by Tron founder. Community puzzle. Tails is in the building. What up, Tails? Much love, my brother. Good morning, sir. Can we get 333 thumbs up out there? Tails is so bullish. When he hits the thumbs up once, it hits for 3 times. So everybody, look at the thumbs up. How many we got? Oh, yes, I got my Dogecoin shirt on too. I kind of put this with the Elon Musk style cryptic tweet issued by Tron founder. It's kind of weird how I went and seen this tweet even before the article. I was like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Tron boss Justin Sun published a cryptic tweet which very much looks like Elon Musk tweet post about Dogecoin. So I was like, okay. Plus, guys, people may not know that Justin Sun and some traders, they said, were undisclosed partners, bought Feloniacs, which was the exchange started by Goldman Sachs and Circle. They had a crypto exchange called Feloniacs. They actually sold that to Justin Sun. And behind that deal, they were to attach USDC and TRX. So Justin Sun made a deal early with Circle. That might be the reason they haven't been talking about it much, and like while they're harassing CZ, but not Justin Sun. It's probably because of his Circle deal. The same way Barry Silbert just resigned because he's a connected man. Justin Sun could be a connected man with Circle. Tron blockchain founder and former chief executive of Tron Foundation. Oh, he resigned, probably. Justin Sun is taking the Twitter X social media platform to share a cryptic tweet written in Elon Musk style. It contains digits loved by X-App owner and clearly reminds of Musk 420 tweet he posted before 2022. I was actually, when I first read this too, I was like, how can I show everybody this without, going overboard? And then all of a sudden I ran across the article there it's talking about it. I was like, I'll just read the article. And so let me just go into, 420, 69. So I was like, all right, they got an article on it. The crypto community is eager to respond to Sun's message, understanding it each in their own way, it seems. So basically, here's his tweet right here. Can you see it, Michael Gray, 2-year member? Let me write that down, Michael Gray, 2-year member. What is the newest challenges I'm actually going to make that into a video. I mean, make that into our show for tomorrow. Look that up and check out our challenges and see what the latest challenges was. I think the latest challenges was, we probably did go pretty crazy on Solana this year just because I just seen so much potential there. So I kind of did issue, I reissued the Solana challenge, but we're looking for like small cap gems that's going to crush it. For people that don't know, I do issue the $100 challenges where like you get 100K of an asset for $100. Like we did 100K Tailcoin, which I think Tailcoin dropped down to 132 because I think there's an issue with the wallet. But that's still 100K Tailcoin for $132. I'm trying to think. I mean, a lot of 100K challenges is still around $2,000 though. I think I don't know. I think Harmony's worth around 1,100. Seller might be worth 2,000. But we're talking about newer challenges. So I got you. Oh yeah, let me write the name down with that. MoonPay is operating on Soulflare, so maybe it was on the Solana article that I was reading that on. That MoonPay, I think MoonPay is on Solana. And then there's another one that runs on Solana we was kind of shocked about. What was that? Oh, Michael Gray, member. 2-year member. So guys, tomorrow we're going to be looking at them challenges and seeing what's going on there as if there's anything good. That's what William Farley tomorrow's show. We're going to be looking at the challenges and our newest challenges and see what we got going on. And also, step it up. We're trying to find some new challenges going in 2024 also. So he says 420.69. Justin Sun's issues mysterious tweet. Former Tron Foundation chief tweeted 420.69. A typical Elon Musk tweet, because I do remember when Elon tweeted 420. And 420, you know what 420 stands for? It stands for April 20th, which is International Dogecoin Day. Tells like, oh man, come on man, stop. 420 baby, it stands for Dogecoin Day. Doge. Bam, so now you see why I got my Dogecoin shirt on. But, you know, 420 could stand for other things around the USA. Matter of fact, hold on, 420, I think that's global. Because I remember they used to do this thing in Amsterdam every year on 420 when they used to have that one magazine called, oh yeah, and they used to have like this Amsterdam Bowl once a year on 420 in Amsterdam. But I think they started doing it in Washington, D.C. too. Also, the day celebrated, for marijuana smokers. As for 69, Elon Musk a few years ago jokingly tweeted that his birthday stands 69 days away. So for anybody that's thinking dirty, it's Elon's birthday is 69 days away. And 420 is Dogecoin Day. Blow the Trees Day. Tell him, tells. Tesla owner, happy birthday, Elon. So, and I was kind of curious about Elon's support for Dogecoin too, as far as like, is he still going to be super bullish or what? Elon Musk is a supporter of Dogecoin. When I read this, it made me really think back to some of Elon's support for Doge. He really did support it. I remember he was tagging the dev team, and he said, I did fund the dev team on Dogecoin. And actually, they kind of talk about a little bit in here too. Caught his attention around 2018, 2019. Back then, Musk began tweeting about Doge, which you guys remember that. I thought we was going to $1. And that's when we was like, whoo, we was on fire then. Crypto was on fire. The night Elon Musk did Saturday Night Live, we were like at 70, 80 cent. I issued a challenge on Doge at 4 cents. We were like on fire. And I was like, oh, we're going to $1 each. I thought we was going to $1 that night. But I think Doge crashed like the next day. And then people was like, oh, we didn't like his performance or something on Saturday Night Live. Back then, but I thought really with him going to national television to talk about Doge on Saturday Night Live, I don't know. People got offended by it for some reason. I don't know why. Musk began often tweeting about Doge, often adding that 420 to it. Those were the early days in a way, since the attention of the Tesla boss's great meme lover was flaunting it to the Doge community. So Musk's tweet often had a large impact on Dogecoin price. You got that right. We was on fire. Elon Musk remains biggest Dogecoin fan, and that's what I'm kind of curious about. But I do remember he funded the dev team, so he's got to be a fan still. In 2021, thanks to Musk, Dogecoin soared to an all-time high of 73 cents. You remember that, don't you, dinosaurs? We was on fire. Good God. And I issued a challenge at 4 cents on Doge. That is at 80%, 87% gain and an historic price peak. Doge price went down sharply approximately 1 month after reaching the all-time high. I know, I was thinking, damn, I think I rode that thing back down to like 40 cents. Because, you know, I don't like sell right away because you kind of like think that you're going to sell and you wake up the next morning, it's on fire again. So I think I rode it all the way back to like 40 cents or something like that. And I was like, man, I ain't riding this thing no lower. And I sold then. But it's a good thing I did because that thing dropped all the way back down. All the way down. Prior to that, Musk endorsed Dogecoin heavily on Twitter and on TV. That's what I said. He referred to himself as the Doge father on Twitter, and yes, he did. And then he spoke for a whole evening about Dogecoin as he debuted it on the Saturday Night Live show, and that's when everything went wrong. I don't know, it felt like what he went like too public. He like invited too many people to the party or something. Dogecoin as he debuted it on Saturday Night Live show, among other subjects. So basically, Justin Sun's cryptic tweet, Elon Musk, CZ denied bail, John McAfee's wife, Bitcoin miners. What is Lunk? I'm actually going to get out of here right now because I think we did hit an hour. But I did pull this up for Ripple Effect, though. I pulled an article. I actually went deeper down the rabbit hole on Lunk for you, Ripple Effect. But there's one article, there's one line I want to read in here. Because they kind of bashed Lunk the whole article because of Daquan and what happened with UST. A brief history of Terry and Lunk. And they bashed it the whole way down. But then at the end, they start giving it some love. And I was like, okay. What are people saying about Lunk? The cryptocurrency community and financial media, there is widespread consensus that Lunk now represents a token with no value or potential. Like that's what I said, they start bashing it first. Here are a few prospects shared about the Lunk, given the circumstances around the pre-fork Terry blockchain. Because basically, I wanted to really see what was really going on with the name Terry, Luna, and then Lunk. And because I kind of remember Terry, and then it was like a fork or the name change. So I kind of looked all into it. Basically, they forked it. They pre-forked Terry blockchain. And the trading volumes are shallow. But then at the bottom here, the benefits of Lunk, formerly known as Terry, now referred as Lunk, is one of the more controversial cryptocurrencies in the market today. Once a top 10 crypto by market cap, which is kind of interesting. Lunk has a native burn mechanism. So then they start getting bullish on it all of a sudden. One key factor of Lunk is that its native burn mechanism is built into its code. A portion of all transaction fees on the Terry blockchain are burned, permanently removing Lunk from circulation. This built-in deflationary pressure could support a price increase for Lunk over the long run. So they do bash it, but they do give it some love. And when Terry collapsed, the circulating supply ballooned massively as UST depegged, which I think that had a lot to do with the man as far as USDC. We're like, oh, we're going to make UST depeg look bad. Then bam, USDC take the #1 spot. I'm telling you, I actually want to look into that as far as where I said, I remember the day Circle and Coinbase backed USDC, and I said any other stable coins in trouble that day. And a couple years later, bam, now UST depeg. Oh, just Daquan's going down, but you know they got a burn mechanism built into Lunk, so they're saying that hey, over a long run, this thing could go. The built-in deflationary pressure could support the Lunk price over a long run. Ripple Effect, bam. Lunk will pass 120. I'm with you, Ripple Effect, tell him. And that's why I look more into it too, just for you, Ripple Effect. When Terry collapsed the circulating supply, where's it at right here? Despite the crash, many company projects and dApps, okay, here we go, Ripple Effect. Despite the crash, many companies and projects and dApps remain active in the Terry Classic. Example, okay, this is where I read it. Hold on. Despite the crash in many companies and projects and dApps remain active in the Terry Classic. Examples include MoonPay. So hold on, MoonPay runs on Terry blockchain. So hold up, MoonPay. MoonPay is a pretty big deal. MoonPay, I'm like, no way. I did not know Luke runs on MoonPay. Like, hold up. In your Chronos DeFi wallet, you gotta to purchase with your debit card. It goes through MoonPay in your Chronos DeFi wallet. You can attach it to MoonPay to purchase cryptocurrencies on there through your debit card. So you probably used MoonPay before if you bought cryptos on the if you bought crypto within the DeFi wallet. You can buy cryptos in the DeFi wallet on Chronos chain on MoonPay, which runs on Terry. Damn. Examples include MoonPay, cryptocurrency payment processor. And then I did not know Everpedia. I thought Everpedia ran on EOS. A peer-reviewed encyclopedia also runs on Terry and Lunk, which is IQ, Everpedia, and IQ. play to earn gaming. For these projects, LUNC is still the native currency used to pay for goods and services in the in-game and items and the upgrades. Hey, I wouldn't count LUNC out just yet. If an economic activity and the total value lock gradually return to Terra Classic, LUNC could see increased use as a payment currency within the ecosystem. Projects may choose to quote price and accept LUNC due its pre-existing brand recognition network and effects relative to lesser known alternatives. Merchants could also opt to price items in LUNC as actively it rises. Thank you, go. Yeah, we're out of here. Guys, listen, we got almost 200 people here. Do me a huge favor before we go. And we'll be live tonight, right? Yeah, we're live on Saturday night. Bam. Yeah, we're live on Saturday night. So tonight, guys, XRP After Dark. And actually, we're going to look more into the XRP Evernote. I'm actually glad I saved them articles. That'll be better for tonight's show, for the XRP show. Because we do XRP After Dark tonight. We are going to look into, actually, I'm telling you, I actually pulled up, I'll go to my likes real quick just to show you. We're out here right now. Because I know I like them under my Bullzilla Twitter. I actually got like 3 different Twitters. My CKJ Crypto News, then my IBF Twitter, and then, well, that's the 2 I mainly use right now, my IBF and my CKJ one. But I also use, I have to go to my likes, because it's probably going to be under my likes here. Bagman, 2023 crypto comebacks, Solana, bam, crushed it. Oh, Jamie Dimon, vocal crypto critic on Bitcoin, says he hated Bitcoin, now backs BlackRock Bitcoin ETF as an authorized participant. Don't let them fool you. I thought that was pretty good. She was on the truth. There go Janice McAfee. Oh, no, you might be right. He could be alive. Oh, there go Elizabeth. Happy Saturday. Thank you, Bullish family, for all love and support today. Make sure you smash that thumbs up on your way out. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dinosaurs. Have an amazing night or day, my brother. Much, much love. Thank you, Mike Collins. I appreciate that. So, there's a Bullzilla crushed the Santa call. You know, Santa wanted me to take his job out of Solana, crushed it. The Bitcoin mining operations, BitMine, Justin's son. Here it is right here. We're going to talk about this tonight. XRPL Evernote airdrop. Next phase checklist. Which is actually, I'm kind of curious about the XRPL Evernote. We're going to look more into that tonight. I thought this was pretty good too, guys. Check this out. We'll check this out tonight too. HSBC, Metgo, Ripple, and XRPL. Oh, and Chad Stingergrabber. HSBC will be discussing tokenized securities with Metgo and Ripple on January 11th, 2024. Guys, listen. Make sure you guys, thank you, Dave P. I appreciate it. Have a good day, Shane Sullivan. Much love, Shane. Pool player, Lord Mike. Guys, before April, before 420, I hope you got your bags ready. Tell him, Dave P. The #1 crypto show on the planet with the hands down the biggest calls. Oh yeah, rumor has it that I might be the XRP Army founder. Bam! I'm actually working on something on that scenario. Kind of sort of that scenario a little bit. And some big things going on for sure. But HSBC will be discussing tokenized securities with Ripple and Metgo. I remember I was the first one to break the HSBC news back in the day. I was the first one to break that news back in the day. HSBC, because Chris Larson, Ripple president, whatever, Ripple, you know, the Brad Garlinghouse at the time, which was Chris Larson, he was on a high-level advisory board at HSBC. And they don't really talk about that no more because I guess it's old news now. But back then, I knew there was a big-time connection with HSBC and Ripple. And now look how far we've come. Now we got Metgo, Ripple, HSBC. All securities will become tokenized, including the crypto ETFs, and will trade across the world, just like crypto does today. HSBC. Bam! Let me make that bigger just in case I got to do a thumbnail with that one. Thumbnail. Alright guys, can you do me a huge favor and make sure you smash that thumbs up, and I hope everybody has an amazing day. Tyran Copeland, Elizabeth. Uh-oh, that boy's almost back. I'm feeling good. That boy is almost back. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but not much. Not much. I'm almost back all the way, baby. Oh yeah, you know what? XRP was on fire this morning too. I forgot about that. I'm glad I remembered. XRP was on fire this morning, pumping like 10%. which download the Volta wallet, link in the description, Volta wallet, XRP net, XRP baby. We'll talk more about that tonight. That's for sure. Let's talk, 7%. Get them XRP net. XRP net, baby. Crypto tells. SHX is melting portfolios. Let's take a look, tells. Helium, guys. I ran across some really good articles on helium. Helium might crush it. Helium's at $6. You guys remember this? Helium dropped under $1. Let's go to the all. Helium dropped under $1. Around $1. You guys, all-time high, $50. $1, $7. And there's some real bullish helium news going around. As a matter of fact, helium moved to Solana. That's what I thought too, because I did the research on helium again, because I kind of wanted to see if it was born on Solana or they moved to Solana. Helium moved to Solana. So helium is going to crush it. Just like I said before. So shout out to everybody got them helium miners that we were talking about. Bam, thank you, Elizabeth. What would I do without you, Liz? There's the link for the baddest wild on the planet. The baddest wild on the planet. Oh, this thing might be moving some more. Let me see. Devon NRG Productions. XRP net, baby. Oh, 9%. That thing is moving. Uh-oh. We need to bust past 250. And then we can really do something. Yeah, 2.5. We're looking to bust through that 2.5. If we bust through that 2.5, it's going to be on. Like Donkey Kong. I'm going to see you guys tonight. You're going to be here. You're going to be here. Edward Franz, much love. Good to see you. Oh, you want to go out to the Wingstop? Hot Wings? Oh, I got this is the last thing I promised I got to show you, and then I'm out of here for sure. After this, I promise I'm leaving right now. I promise I'm leaving right now. I got to show you this. And then we'll continue tonight. Oh, you see you, Devon. Matter of fact, I got to get this hoodie. I'm ordering this hoodie like today or tomorrow for sure. I don't got that one right there. I got to get that one. I said you must follow this account. You must follow this account. Rare opportunity here. Follow this account today, which is Mark Henry. I hope Mark Henry's here. And I was like, whoa, if you go to Mark Henry's account, and look what he says on his account. Archive and thrive for the beast. Oh, archive and thrive for the beast and carnage. Oh my God, give it to him again. For the beast? Who's the beast? All systems go. I think he's talking about CKJ. Oh, all systems go. All systems go. Oh, rise and shine, bullish time. I think he's talking about Bullzilla. We're just getting started like an intro. Please call out bingo. Oh, thumbnail.